Alright, we got Sunflash versus Knock. I do not know how Sunflash performs against Captain Falcon.
Okay. We've got... Okay, so Knock's on this side. We got Sunflash on this side. This is, I think, loser's quarters. Got a red fox, but that's not the right side. All right, you can start.
Yeah, they're definitely in it.
These are not hand warmers.
Yeah, this is definitely not hand warmers.
If anything's not hand warmers, it's these.
So they start to Yoshi's.
I think
Falcon,
that's interesting.
Falcon has,
I wouldn't know if I wouldn't suspect Falcon to want to necessarily play here against Fox.
That's the thing. Falcon doesn't want to. The problem is at stage striking. Falcon has two stages that he has to ban. He has to ban Fountain and he has to ban FD. So it's very likely that
that's
Fox
true.
is just going to get the way that he wants, like for stage selection.
I can see that.
Hi, Panda. Huh? Falcon's good on FD, just not against
Not
Fox.
against Fox.
Like, a character being good on a stage is only dependent on the matchup the character's playing. Usually. The Mangles coming out.
It's interesting watching Nox Falcon right after TSCs.
Yeah, they're definitely very different.
It definitely one's on.
Nox is kind of passive sometimes.
Yeah, I think so. And like TSC is kind of like plays on fast forward. It seems he's kind of just like everywhere all at once and covering so many options. While Knock in his own right is good, but again, just kind of a little bit slower, maybe more methodical, you could say, but. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, he went deep for that. Tried to. Oh, you hate to see it. Hate to see it.
All right, so
for those who don't know, Sunflash is a semi-newish Fox main-ish.
But he did have a secondary Marth while he was playing. Or sorry, a secondary Fox while he was playing Marth. It was pretty developed.
Right, yeah, quite well developed. But as far as main in tournament play, the Fox is on the newer side, and so if you see any flubs, that might be it might be a little bit of that coming out.
It's not a meme yet. Yeah, he plays. I don't know. He doesn't have a job, I think, so it's hard for him to get places. I don't know. I'm sorry. I've never been to his house. Okay, so...
Oh, he called him out on holding his shield.
Blake's just gonna brush that match off, you know. He knows that it wasn't...
Yeah, it wasn't pretty...
It wasn't a representation of how this set is gonna look.
Yeah.
Is this best of 3 or best of 5?
Is this best of 3? Yeah, it's gonna be best of 3.
So, he leaves Dreamland open, which is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's just relying on him being able to kind of avoid Falcon more.
No. I actually really like Falcon on this stage against Fox, now that I think about it. But
wait, you're saying you like Fox on the stage against Falcon, or
I like Falcon on the stage against Fox.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he necessarily wins here, but I think it's not like awful.
Right. But yeah, so I'm surprised that that's what he picked. I mean, would you have thought he? I mean, because Knock probably banned FOD, right?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't he go to final?
He could have gone to final. He could have gone to battle.
Yeah,
he also could have gone back to Yoshi's.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would have.
But maybe he just wants a change of pace. Maybe he's like super comfortable here.
Yeah, that or he wants a lot of
music's
room.
cool, says Panda.
Yeah, and the music's cool. That is something to consider if you're a Panda. Yeah, I think he probably just wants space. I mean, it's space he would have gotten on FD. I don't know, man. the music. The music's cool.
It's cool, dude. That's why I would counter pick a stage.
Unfortunately, nobody here is clapping. But maybe next week we'll see. For that entire time, I feel like Nock kind of just stayed having control of the middle, and all of that was either edge guarding or Fox trying to get back in, and like that's super hard to do when you're trying to play careful and have high percent. So it was bound to happen.
I want to see a lot of like early nairs, like overshot.
Yeah.
Nock is baiting a lot, and he's using nair to do so. And like if you nair such that it hits Falcon in between the hits of his nairs, it wins.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it gets beat out, which is very hard to do.
Right.
But if you keep forcing the issue, you start to learn the timing. You did what?
No, you're the only Marth that likes Dreamland, Panda. You're the only one that likes
Yeah, if he was playing Marth, he definitely wouldn't have come here. Especially not against Falcon.
Panda's under the idea that a Marth would like this stage. I'm not really sure.
Panda thinks a lot of crazy things, but we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about Nock versus Sunflash here on Dreamland. Nock is up a solid stock.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is, honestly, Sunflash is getting beaten out in neutral game. You know, he's selecting a lot of good options, but his spacing isn't quite there against Falcon.
Yeah.
And I think that's unfamiliarity.
He's kind of just getting stuffed in all of his approaches. And a lot of his approaches, I should say. All right, that was textbook.
Yeah, it was a good change of pace. He hadn't been too aggressive in a while, and Nock wasn't really ready for it.
Yeah.
Really good whiff punish.
Yeah. But also good on Nock before to just like, I feel like he's good at making his opponent's shield and like fear him, and then calling them out on that by like grabbing at the good times. He's doing that really well.
Nock is boxing Sunflash out so well. He's really good at like locking you into a space and then controlling that.
Yeah, that was really clear. Like he's kind of just had that's been the swinging of this match. I think is being able to keep control of his space really, really well. I'm not really sure about that Raptor boost, but sometimes you go for it. Okay, that was good. He rolled from the ledge twice, and it caught him both times, and this time he went up to the platform, the Fox, and he was able to get out.
Really solid option coverage with that edge guard.
Yeah.
Panda with the classic Falcon's recovery is so good.
Okay, there's no way he's coming back from that. Last stock, Sunflash can definitely do this. If he can try to get a fat combo here. Panda has a little fade.
He's a lot of things that are happening is like when Sunflash commits to being kind of a little bit more passive and dash dancing a lot, he's still getting clipped by like what Nock is throwing.
Yeah,
and I think that's. I think it's just because he's not used to Fox's perspective from this matchup.
Yeah. It's almost as if he's like unsure of some of the ranges of his attacks. Like, or I mean, he knows the range, but he keeps getting called out on them.